Hey guys, Jesse Ford here with Freedom Trader. It's because we are trading our way to financial freedom. This is the official recap of my official week one. We had episode 0 because it was half a week. Excuse me, I need to turn my ringtone off my computer. Week one of my demo trading account of my 2-month, at minimum 2-month demo trading experience. And it was pretty dismal. I took 17 trades this week, starting Sunday afternoon when the Tokyo session opened up here in my local time, around 4 or 5 p.m. And then I traded to Friday, right about the time it closed. And long story short, I'm not trying to make this super long, but I took 17 trades. I won one of them, and I broke even on one of them. And so that makes 15 trades. So I was doing 1 to 5 risk to reward ratios on every single one of those. That was just the standard trade parameter every single time. Looks like my camera's about to die. That's fun. But so I was trying to hit 5 return on each one of those, and I only hit it once. And I don't think I'm gonna go into every single trade because that would just be really long. Basically, what I've noticed so far after 1 week of trading with this demo account, I'm still risking 2% per trade, and my account got diminished by about 20%. So I was up $107 from last week, and then now I was down to $80 at the start of this coming week. So this is after the first full week of data. Now I'm going to be able to make some adjustments. The 2 big adjustments I think I'm going to do is on the 4-hour chart. When I zoom out, I need I was seeing a lot of major downtrends with like a small uptrend, either correction or whatever it's called, or a huge uptrend and then like a small downtrend. I think, and so on those little the littler trends, I would be trading in those momentums, and I lost a lot, but I was definitely trading against the major trends, and I don't think that's smart overall, even though you can make money if you time it correctly, whichever way the price is going. But excuse me, basically I'm going to say that I need trend data for the past 3 months. Like, it's got to be continuing in a certain direction for 3 months minimum in order for it to fit into my trade parameters. So that way I can kind of just put aside the trends that are maybe developing over the next couple months, and then so I'll eventually start trading with those, but I'll just put them down into the just not ready stack of currencies. The other trade parameter that I'm going to do, there was quite a few times whenever I would create my zone and I would do my break and retest strategy in my trade parameters, I would wait for the price to develop a zone, whether it's support or resistance, and then it would break it and then come back down and retest it, a strong retest, and then reject, and I would take a buy or sell, whichever way the price was going. I would take it right there, and but I would always put my stop loss right, like I would zoom in really close to putting the stop loss right on the other edge of that zone that I drew. And I'm realizing that there was actually like 4 or 5 out of these trades that actually would have ended up going into 5R profit if I had just taken that stop loss and put it below the a recent down wick. I forget what the official term of that is, but basically whenever I take a trade and it breaks and retests, I'm gonna look like at least a couple hours, if not the past day, to see what the lowest part of that price was, and I'm going to put my stop loss below that, so that if price comes back down, it won't stop me out, and then eventually, hopefully, will bounce back and go into profit, which means I'm actually going to stop trying to take trades for positive 5R every single time, and I'm actually going to change it to basically, hold on, let's do this. Okay, so I'm changing the risk reward requirement to the stop loss below the previous dips, like what I just talked about, and the take profit is either going to be at the next zone. If it like is in the trend, it's like bouncing back and forth, and so we have a previous high. I'll put the previous high there as long as it's over 1. If it's not over 1, then I'll either go to the next zone, or if there's no next zone, I'm going to put it up to 1 to 3 risk reward. So not as big payout on the wins, but I think I'll get more of them. And it's just gonna allow me, it might be the same distance as the 1 to 5 with my stop loss on the very bottom of the zone. But with the stop loss lower, that means my risk to reward is going to be diminished, but I'm still going to try and hit 3 R's on most of my trades, unless there's like a zone around like the 2R phase. So it's a 1 to 2, but we got to get some wins. And so this week I'm really going to try to get some more wins on the data so that we can actually see what's working, and maybe if there's certain days I need to like stay away from, certain currencies. It's going to be kind of hard to say off of 1 week, but one win. I mean, but overall, I don't know, because of me changing the trade parameters. I don't know if I should restart with another $100 and see what could happen. I mean, it's all fake money, so it's not like it's a big deal or anything like that, but still going to be risking 2% per trade. I think it's a decent amount. I want to grow the account as fast as possible, but if you have weeks like this where you have a win rate of 6.25%, it's going to be pretty hard. And you take 17 trades. So anyway, that is it for week 1 from June 6th to June 11th. I'm excited for week 2 of my 2 to 3 month trading demo account. First time I've ever traded Forex in my life, traded anything. And yeah, I think that is going to be it. So if you're new to the channel, I mean, I'm really doing this for myself, but if you want to follow along with my journey, feel free to like and subscribe. I'm going to be trying to do one of these once a week as a recap, and we'll see where we can grow. Maybe you can learn from my mistakes and speed up your trading journey. But anyway, thanks guys for watching. Freedom Trader out.